Come on, let's do it. Nothing better than kicking it with Auntie Leah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Auntie Leah is in the house. Yeah, 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 yeah. We are kicking it with Auntie Leah. Yeah, let's get it, let's do it. Come on in. Come on in now. So Auntie Leah can do a thing. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Rain falling on the field, tears falling in the stands. One mama lost a baby,
Salute.
another holding trembling hands.
We're just waiting on some other people to come
Tell me,
in.
God, how we heal.
Listen to the
When whole
words.
world picking sides. One
I wrote
child
this song.
gone forever.
One child fighting for his life.
Everybody share the live.
Stadium lights, pain hit the city overnight. Track meet turn to tragedy now. Everybody wanna fight. Young Austin should still be here. That truth cut deep like a knife. Another mama crying tears she never should've cried in life. But hold up, truth game. Let's talk about the other side. What happens when a black child
Everybody
says
share the
feels
live.
in his eyes? 5'8", 130, epilepsy in his frame. Saying he was overwhelmed. Now they screaming out his name.
What happened under that tent? What happened in that moment? Fear made people move fast. Now everybody broken.
Salute. Welcome.
One child gone, one child fighting for his life.
Different pains.
Same tears falling through the night.
Would justice look the same if we switched to black and white?
We still searching
Just
for
waiting
the
on other
truth
people to come in.
underneath them steady
Y'all know how we do it.
Different
Salute.
justice. Different justice.
Hey, Monty.
Tell me, is it really fair?
Thank you so much for being a member.
Different justice. Different justice.
Thank you so
Truth
much.
gang asking, do they care?
Everybody
Sorry,
share the
don't
live.
preach
Like the
our
live.
walk. People still feeling scars. Black communities watching, carrying pain from behind bars. No black jurors in the room. Now the pressure getting heavy. He look like a child. Some said, but life still
Everybody
sitting
just
red.
waiting
And
on other people to come
prosecutors
in.
say murder
Salute
defense.
to
They
everybody
get
in the
to control.
bushes.
Video
Salute
blurring
and
frame
welcome
by
if it's your
frame.
first
Still
time
can't see
here.
the whole show. One side screaming justice. One
If you
side
haven't liked the
screaming
live,
self-defense.
can you please like the
Truth
live?
buried under headlines. Everybody politics.
I'm gonna share the live now.
Austin Madden, don't forget him. Carmelo life still matter too. Broken hearts on both sides hurting.
Listen to the words,
Tell
y'all.
me what we supposed to do. One child gone, one child fighting for his life.
Different pain.
Same tears falling through the night.
Would justice look the same if we switched to black and white?
We still searching for the truth underneath them stadium lights.
Different justice. Different justice.
Tell me, is it really fair?
Hey.
Different justice. Different
Salute.
justice. Truth
Was it
gang.
Canaria?
Still
Salute, baby.
fighting.
Thank you all for being here this evening. I'm gonna ask you guys to please like the live
Another
and share the
family
live.
praying.
There's some people.
And somewhere
More people will
in
know
the
that we're
middle
here.
is the truth.
Let the evidence speak.
Let the evidence speak. Y'all know how we do it. Thank you so much for returning to the Kicking It with Auntie Leah show. Basically, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys being here tonight. I'm going to ask that you will please share the live. I'm going to ask that you will please like the live. Tonight, we're going to talk about a very high profile case that's really just affecting the world. And I don't know what's going on with my little green screen, but hold on for a second, guys. Give me a moment. Okay. So as I was saying, where is it? We are going to talk about a very high profile case. We are going to actually read some of the paperwork that we have found. And guys, excuse me, it said this doesn't want to act right. And we're going to also review a video, and let's just have a conversation about what has the world in a frenzy. Okay, first and foremost, let's just remember that a 17-year-old kid did lose his life. So let's try to stay respectful in the comments, and let's just have the conversation. And if anybody, hello, Ramonda, salute Tasha. If anybody basically wants to come on the panel and voice their opinion, whether you are or whatever side that you may be on, as long as you stay respectful to each other, I'm good with that. I will not let nobody on the panel that I've never seen them in our comments before, just to protect the channel and protect the Truth Gang. Let's do roll call. We got Tasha Randolph in the building. Thank you so much for being here, baby. We got Mani, who has became a new member. Thank you so much for becoming a member of the channel. Darlene in the building. Salute, fam. Salute, fam. We got our faithful Tasha Randolph in the building. Thank you so much for being here, baby. And we also have, guys, you know Auntie be having technical difficulties. Faithful Scenario in the building. Thank you so much for being here. We have Gabrielle, what it do, baby, and Ramonda Bush. Thank you guys so much for being here. Guys, I want you to be able to please share the live, like the live before we get into this paperwork. I'm going to take a poll because there's two things I want to do. I want to look at some little videos of the interview that Austin's dad did, the most recent interview after the gag order. And then I also want to read the actual narrative report of when Karmelo was arrested. I found some interesting things in there. So let me know. Should we watch the video first, or should we read the narrative reports first? What do you guys want to do? 1, watch the video first. 2, read the narrative report first. I'm taking a poll. Let's go. 1, let's read the narrative. Listen, video. 1. 2, narrative report. Let me know what you guys want to do in the comments. 1, video. Okay. All right. We got 1 vote. Ramonda says 1. Can we get some more votes? And salute to everybody that's in the bushes. You don't have to be in the bushes. You can also participate in the chat if you want to. No big deal. So, okay. So I only got 2 votes. So let's go ahead and just watch the video real quick. I'm not going to watch the whole interview because it pretty much is a long interview. And I don't want to watch an interview that is that long. So let me find it. And let's just break it down. Let's get into it. We're here to have a conversation, basically. Let me turn the music down a little bit. All right, let's see what we got.
Anybody can be a dad. You want to be a father? That's a person who shows up. That's a person who's present. That's a person who participates. You show love. You still show discipline, but you show respect. You teach them humility. You teach them about God. I believe in my heart, everything starts at home with your parents and how you're raised. Those people are responsible for instilling values, morals, direction, guidance, to give you a step up. Because I told my boys always, I want you both to be better than I ever was. Because I will tell you this, I am the only man on the planet that hopes you are going to be better than me. But everybody out in this world, it's a rough world. It's tough. It's a rat race. It's a cutthroat. It's try to get ahead, try to stay up with the Joneses. But you got to make sure you stay true to your beliefs. I always told them this also. You are free to make any choice you want in life, but you are not free from the consequences.
This is true.
Unfortunately, this just played out in real life. Because I told them, please don't make a choice that will affect your life forever.
So basically, he's saying in this interview that he taught his children that to be careful about the choices that they make in life, or because there's consequences. Is that what I'm hearing? I think that's good advice. I'm not even gonna lie. He told his children that basically make good choices, because if you make bad choices, there are consequences. And he admitted that it just played out right before him. So that's why I'm getting out of this part of the conversation. Now it doesn't stay nice, I heard, but let's just keep listening.
Be a DUI, maybe an unexpected pregnancy, maybe you kill someone. I don't know, but none of them are going to end up in a good position. Impulse control is one of the things that today's youth has a problem with, because the parents do not give them enough instruction, guidance, or whatever reason. Maybe they're not around. Maybe they don't have a father in the house. I don't know. But people said, "Oh, your kids are bullies. You come, they divorced. It's a split parent home." I got news for you. We live 12 minutes apart. I saw my kids. I hunted with my kids. I fished with my kids.
Hold on.
I never once.
Okay. So I got something to address for this troll that's in the comments. David Slayer. You got one more time before I put you up out of here, sir. We're having a conversation. If you want to be a part of the conversation, you can be a part of the conversation. But what we won't do is allow you to stay in the comments disrespecting anybody, whatever, what they believe. One more time. The stupid people that's ignorant.
Abandon them? Nothing. We co-parented the whole time. Megan is an excellent mother.
Oh, what did I do? Oh,
she took care of those boys. I showed them the man side of life.
Right, Tasha, that was
showed
good
them
advice.
the other side. We worked congruently together. Our boys were very well-rounded, very diversified. We don't see color. We're not racist. We have friends of all diversities, nationality, ethnicities. It doesn't matter.
I'm going to say
like God,
that he started the conversation out really well. I watched the interview from the beginning, and then somewhere it just went left. It went left, and it went too far. But, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
God doesn't see color.
That's true.
Justice doesn't see color.
That's not
Hate
true.
Doesn't see color. Love doesn't see color.
Not true. But
if you put on those glasses and you see color as an individual, you need to look in the mirror.
Let's talk about it.
You need to reevaluate.
Let's talk about it. He said that hate doesn't see color. Do you guys agree that hate does not see color? I need to know, do you guys agree that hate does not see color? I 100% totally disagree with that. Because hate is deep rooted, and it does make you see color and a lot of other things in others.
Who you are. Do you contribute to society, or are you a detriment?
Hate does see color.
I'm surprised,
absolutely,
honestly, by human race and mankind.
Let's give them the benefit of the doubt. I want to see where we left.
Display of the most uncompassionate, unempathetic, uncaring, soulless individuals who choose to monetize the death of a dead child.
I agree with that.
Or speak very derogatory of him, or make memes and talk all over the internet.
And I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this about what he just said, because that right there pissed me off. The hateful memes on both sides are diabolical. I have seen memes of Karmelo. Karmelo. I have seen memes of Austin. Horrible things. I have seen people posting themselves urinating on this kid's grave. I've seen them make Karmelo look like he was buckwheat. That part I agree with. It's sickening. It's awesome. It's sickening and awful, and you'll never see that type of crap on my page. Not making fun of Austin's death. No. This is about the right charge and due process in a fair trial. That's what the uprising is about. I don't know why we're making fun of the death of a 17-year-old child, regardless of what color he
About
was.
my son.
Of what
Well,
color he
I'm
was.
under a gag
I
order
feel
and
that
can't
anger.
respond.
Not even gonna lie.
It's like being tied to a chair and someone is slapping your face back and forth. And you can do nothing about it but take it.
Elaborate on that, the way blacks treated you in school.
Well,
Because I'm gonna say this.
the muzzle's off.
This goes both ways in all races. You're saying that you can never respect our race because of the way some African American people treated you in school. Do you know that has happened to us as well? You're not the only one. It's in every race, and that's what people are not seeing. Now, I'm sorry that it was some, not all, African American people that was in your school that treated you bad, but you cannot judge an entire race based off your experience off of a few people of or from that race. All right.
And all you people, I'm telling you up front right now, this is a warning. Karma's a bitch.
Okay, let's address this in a minute.
Vengeance is mine.
I'll address
saith
it.
the Lord.
I'll address it.
I don't have to come after you. It's going to take care of itself. People are going to see you for who you really are now. And if we want to talk individuals, we can, because I couldn't speak about this in court.
So who are the
But I
individuals?
can speak freely now because the gag order is lifted. Tiffany Billions, Wackadoo, McAdoo, whatever her last name is. I'm not going to throw insults at you because I'm not going to lower myself to your level. But you're despicable.
I wonder what she did.
Drew Anthony, Kayla, you're cowards. You wouldn't even show
trying to
up
look it up,
for your
guys.
son's sentencing or victim statement impacts. You abandoned your kid. You left him there. I guess he's no more use to you because you can't get any more GoFundMe money or Go Send Go money. You are grifters. You should be ashamed of yourself. You raised that child. And I swear to God, CPS should come check on those other 3 that you still have.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop right there because now it's starting, to switch. Okay, first he said that he was upset and sickening by the things that people were, doing and saying about his child. And then in the same breath, he is beginning to do the same thing to whoever he's talking about. Does that make it any better? I mean, I don't know what these other who he's talking about did. I couldn't even find this lady's page. But you're switching and now you're beginning to judge and talk about their children, talking about CPS can, should check on the other children. I mean, that to me, in my opinion, doesn't make the situation any better. But that's my opinion. Let's talk about it. What do you guys think? I'm not saying that you see these things on the internet and it doesn't hurt. I'm pretty sure it does because like I said, it pissed me off when I see memes like that. That type of disrespect towards someone that's no longer here, especially a dead child, no matter the color. But do we go back and just because we're not under a gag order and do we start berate to return the berating? I don't know if I would do that. What do you guys think? Lord, help me with my speech impediment. Y'all know my auntie got a speech impediment.
You never once admitted or took accountability. You tried to play victim.
Who?
The real victim is the one who died,
Is he talking
not
about
the one who
Karmelo?
shoved a knife in his chest.
Oh, he's talking about Karmelo.
I come to pray with you and show the world we can close the gap of this unbelievable racial divide.
Okay, so he said he forgave Carlo, and now he's saying, okay, so he tried to play victim, and he never once felt any remorse. But when I read the police, narrative, it's some key things in there that I question about what he just said. Okay, most definitely. So we're gonna get into that. I disagree, but we can all agree to disagree. But I disagree that he played victim. It wasn't an act, in my opinion. Carmelo had epilepsy. Carmelo had just had an injury on his shoulder. So, and he's significantly smaller. There's some controversy around the video. We're gonna watch that too. You got multiple people saying it was 4 to 6 kids that were surrounded him. Until they release the video, y'all know Auntie is not going to believe nothing that they say. I need to see the evidence. But I digress. Let's keep going because I want to hear what he has to say.
And what'd you do? You widen the gap even further. You hire a convicted baby-shaking felon who's only in it for the money.
Who was he talking
about? Who gives
about?
you bad advice, kicks me out of a press conference.
What is
funny? I was somewhere I wasn't supposed to be.
What is a baby-shaking felon? What is a baby-shaking felon? That's some type of insult.
But I left when asked. I didn't stab anyone. And then you proceeded to gaslight me with your convicted felon, quote, advocate? Minister?
Okay.
Minister of what? Minister irrelevant? Minister of bullshit?
It's your opinion, Ascending.
How about Minister fuck you?
Okay. So, all right. So
y'all think I'm a saint? I'm no saint.
Okay. So one breath, you're talking about God and how you're walking with him and how he walks with you and how he leads you and how you forgive and how you teach your boys these good morals in one breath. And 5 minutes later, the mindset twisted. With that being said, which mindset is the true mindset of Jet Metcalf? What do you think? With no judgment, you're free to drop. You're free to say he's the most wonderful person in the world if you want to. I want to know your true opinions about who do you think he really is. Is he the one that was talking about God, but now he's going? The atmosphere is switching, and I don't know. Let's just keep watching. I don't know, guys.
I'm as human as you. I have emotions. Just because I'm a Christian doesn't mean I don't sin, because I don't walk on water and I don't turn into wine. And anybody else can, step up. Don't become kicking rocks in my backyard. Look in your own. The display of adults on the internet. If your children saw how you acted, would you be proud? Or is that what you teach them? Do you teach them that racism is okay? Do you teach them? Do you program your kids to hate?
Let me show you how much I'm going to ignore the trolls up in here.
From day one,
please don't let them get y'all.
Never about race. Please don't make it about race and don't politicize it.
Okay. Y'all keep that in mind, y'all. Please keep that in mind. He said don't make it about race. Okay. All right. Got it. But let's see what you how the atmosphere, can't even get the word out, but changes or shifts.
And what did you do? You chose both. The race card, black fatigue, it's real. I'm sorry.
What does that mean? Because see, we got a couple of people in here who agree with what he's saying about black people. What does black fatigue mean? Educate me, because I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what black fatigue means. But I'm pretty sure Ascending knows. So instead of you trolling, why don't you educate? And let's have a decent conversation, an educational conversation, instead of insulting back and forth. Tell me what black fatigue is. Reek, educate us. I'm asking you because I'm black and white and a lot of other things and races all wrapped up in one. Tell me in this chat, explain to us what fatigue or black fatigue is. You don't have to insult us to talk to us, and that's vice versa. If you're here, have a conversation. It's your time, and also it's your time to listen. What do you all think, guys? Let's keep going.
Embarrassed your own culture and race. Don't get me wrong. We got a lot of people that embarrass the shit out of me too. But you guys, you got a patent on that.
Well, let me explain something to you. And let me educate you. Okay, because you just said read her book. She is your sister. Let me educate you on something. Our race is the only race that can produce every race. So, with that being said, so are you, my sister and my brother. Because see, whites can't produce blacks, okay? Asian can't produce black, but black can produce every race. So let's not come in here with that read her book, that's your sister BS. Educate yourself on that. And that's scientific. Okay? All right, let's keep watching. Okay, somebody said you're not going to. Don't get mad. Don't get mad,
and the only people that's going to change it are you. Don't blame the white person because we can't change it. But you're going to blame the white person for every fucking thing else. We're the bad ones. We're the one that held you down. Guess what? You can do everything in America that I can do.
Cody.
Tell me one thing you can't do that I can't do. We all have equal rights. What's it say? All men are created equal.
I work every day, 8 to 5 p.m. And I have a very, very...
The First Amendment protects free speech.
I'm not going to tell you
I'm
what
for
I do.
it.
But you got to have a brain to do it.
Free speech doesn't guarantee you safety.
What does that mean?
Example, Charlie Kirk.
What does that mean?
Who I admired.
I mean, come on, guys. What does that mean? Free speech does not guarantee you safety. I'm trying to understand how you guys are thinking. And I'm talking about my people. I don't want the others, you know, who's coming in here and not wanting to have a non-biased or unbiased conversation. That's taking sides, and you acting like that I don't empathize with the fact that Austin Metcalf lost his life. But I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be very honest with you. I'm a firm believer of keeping my hands to myself, and that's what I teach my children. Like it or don't like it. That's what I teach my children. Go get an adult. If there's trouble, don't try to fix it yourself. Go get an adult. I'm sorry. If you don't like that, fine. We can agree to disagree. But that's my opinion. And I'm going to say that both of these kids made poor choices in this situation. Both of them, in my opinion. But that doesn't mean that Karmelo did not have a right to a fair trial with the right charge. Period. I do not believe he intended to unalive Austin, and I will get to that when I get to the police report.
Looked up to. You know why? Because he could fight with words and logic. He didn't need fists, guns, or knives. No. He sat down and talked with
I
you.
put you on
How
out
do
of
you
here.
solve any situation when there's a problem? Communication.
You gotta go.
Charlie was an expert. That's one person I admit I would not want to debate. He was a walking chat GPT. But he held strong on his faith. He never wavered.
Now you can't say
He
nothing
was, his convictions
in my
were
chat. Keep
solid.
talking. Keep disrespecting me. Because you don't have to be here.
He was a good man. Taken too soon also.
All right, guys. I'm sorry to keep stopping, but you got some disrespectful people in here. I don't have any moderators in here today, so I'm gonna have to stop and I'm gonna get them up out of here because what they're not. If they're not gonna have a conversation that is respectful, then there's no need for you to be here. Period. So say something else. Say something else. Who else want to have something trollful to say or disrespectful to say to anybody in here? Okay, by 12, I'm going to get you up out of here. Because you don't get to come in my house and disrespect me. I don't know who the hell you think you are. But goodbye, deuces. Who else? Because I'm trying to have a live here in a conversation. Anybody else? Say it with your chest. Anybody else? I thought not. I don't know why you thought I was some type of punk because I was trying to be nice. So, sorry, y'all.
Some people called him racist. Some people call me racist. Does it make me racist? No. My grandfather once told me, what other people think of you, son, is none of your business. I didn't quite understand it then, but I understand it now. The only person that judges me is God.
Let me tell you something. I don't think the majority of the black community thought that he would get off with doing no time. That is no way what I'm saying. I do believe that he was defending himself. I believe that. But the proper charge, in my opinion, was manslaughter. Because it was not premeditated. And I don't believe he meant to unalive him. That is what I'm saying. That is what I'm saying. But nobody's listening to that. All you hear is he murked him. And then the other side is it was self-defense, which it was in my opinion. But am I saying that he didn't deserve to get anything? No consequences? No. I'll give you an example. I have a family member who was at the wrong place. Okay? But she should not have been there. She got attacked. She shot him. She killed the man. They charged her with unaliving. I went down to the courthouse because they offered her a deal, a manslaughter deal. And I explained to her, I understand that you were protecting yourself. But please know that even though you were protecting yourself because you had no business being where you were, you have to pay for something. So I encouraged her to take the manslaughter deal. She took the deal. She did great. She did 6 years, came back, and she's the best person she ever was way before that. I'm not saying that there should be zero consequences with me. Okay? That is not what Auntie Leah is saying. So stop with the gaslighting. Let's listen to this and talk about it. Please. But it was self-defense. But regardless, I'm sorry. The wrong charge. Wrong charge. Somebody advised him wrong, Patoti. That's all I got to say.
Continue.
We're good? Where we leave off?
Somebody gave them bad advice.
Okay.
It was a railroad.
Back to the parenting situation. When I was a kid, my generation was the best generation to ever grow up. We were the last generation that didn't have social media. We didn't have cell phones. And we didn't have internet.
You guys keep saying that he could have just
We
left.
actually had to.
Yeah, and I believe he would have left the tent if Austin, I'm going to say it, would have went and got a coach or an adult and told the adult of whatever he thought that Karmelo was doing wrong. I heard that the beef was over because Karmelo made a statement about the team, the football team. I don't know that for a fact. So, yes, he should have left the tent if an adult told him. Let me tell you something. As a student, you're not going to tell me what to do. You're not going to get in my face. You're not going to get in my face with your twin brother. You're not going to get in my face with anybody else and try to punk me. Period. Go get an adult. So when I say that nobody made good decisions, I stamp that. Period. Now stop interrupting me. Let me turn off the comments.
Talk to people, conversate. We actually wanted to go outside, not stay inside and play games. Our internet, that was this thing called a Britica encyclopedia set that you did your homework out of. Or you could go down to the library and use the Dewey Decimal System to look up a book. None of you kids know that. You kids can't even read cursive nowadays, so they don't teach it. They took God out of school. Look what happened. Do you think it's a coincidence that society started to decay even faster when we start removing things that are actually good foundations? God, family, friends, job. That's my pecking order. May not be for everybody's, but it's mine, and I own it. Now, some people will ask you, do you know Jeff Metcalf? Yeah. What do you think about him?
You could say that Karmelo should have left the tent, but I'm gonna also say that Austin could have went and got a coach. That's what I'm gonna also say. So when I say that no kid made a good decision, no kid made a good decision in this situation. So you want to keep on trying to make Karmelo out of this villain, and that's the problem that the black community has. Nobody is saying that at all. I do believe that Austin and Hunter approached him because that's what the video showed. You can say what you want to say. You can say that Karmelo could have just left. I can say that Austin should have just went and got a goddamn coach, like I said.
He's an asshole.
Y'all pissing me off now. I'm trying to be nice
guy.
in the
He'll give you
beginning
the shirt off his back
for no reason.
So they both can be right, because I give what you get, or what you give, or to me, I'll give it back.
Oh, really?
So am I racist? Yeah, I'm racist against assholes. I don't like them.
Oh, okay.
I could care less about the color of your skin.
Really?
We all bleed the same color.
Let's keep going.
The mental capacity of others sometimes astonishes me. At someone at a certain age, let's just say 40, 50, I would assume, and this is my fault for making assumptions, that you would have common sense, that you be intelligent. You could make a difference between right and wrong. Nah. Ain't got nothing to do with age, ain't got nothing to do with color. It's up to you, who you want to be. You chart your course. Guess what? It's not going to go the way you think. Promise. If there's a person who exists on this entire planet who's never had a problem, one, in their life, please step up. I want to meet you because I want to know how you did that.
If you on this page in the comments and cannot admit, hold on, let me get on camera. If you cannot admit that Austin could have went and got a coach to handle this and he'll still be alive, then you are biased. and you are racist, in my opinion, because you're not trying to see things from both sides. You're just seeing things from one side. I don't care how you spin it. I don't care how you kind of twist it, how you try to twist it. If you cannot admit that if Austin Metcalf could have made a better decision, the right decision was to go get my coach and be like, hey, it's this kid over here in the tent. It's this kid over in the tent that's causing a ruckus, and allow an adult to come over and get the story or whatever. Or if he wasn't allowed in the tent, ask Karmelo to leave the tent. And I guarantee you, Karmelo would have left the tent. If you cannot admit that, then I'm just going to say you are racist. Because I keep telling you that two kids made two bad decisions, and you keep wanting to villainize the black kid. Karmelo could have left. Karmelo could have left. Let me tell you something. You are not, as another kid my age, going to tell me to get out of nowhere because you have no authority to do so. So that is why it is taught in school. That is why it is taught at home that there is an issue with anyone. Go get an adult because you're not an adult. The thing is they try to handle it themselves. So if you're going to say that Karmelo could have just left without saying that Austin could have went and got a coach, you're racist.
Not possible.
Two bad
Life
decisions
is not
between
easy.
two kids.
God doesn't say that. God says there's going to be trials and tribulations. God says there's going to be people out there who will deceive you.
Let me get you up out of here, Ascending.
People out there. I mean, if we want to go back Old Testament, eye for an eye, Sodom and Gomorrah, turn to stone, man lays with a man, you die. I mean, this is all your personal choices. It's none of my business. I stay in my lane. Just don't come in my lane with your bullshit. I respect everyone.
I got a question.
Until they disrespect me.
I got a question because y'all keep on saying this stupid stuff. Do you know the mindset? Do you know if he was bullied by someone? Do you know that if he felt the need to protect himself? Because obviously he did. Obviously he felt the need to protect himself. In my opinion, you don't know his background. Understand what I'm saying? And as I said before, if you cannot admit as an adult, as a mature adult, that you claim to be unbiased and not racist, that there were two kids, two bad decisions, one lost his life forever and the other is in prison. Okay? Bad all the way around. Nobody wins. You know what I'm saying? Nobody. Hold on. If you can't admit it, you're a racist. The only time I get angry is when y'all come up in here with this one-sided junk. That's when I get angry.
I've been disrespected.
Get the fuck up off my channel, trolling.
So many times. Well, I've had to sit here and take it.
Got me cussing, Lord Jesus.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Charleston White. You think you're funny? We'll see who's laughing.
Wow.
Drew Anthony, you're a pussy and a coward, and you raised one. Kayla, you drunk bitch.
Wow. Wow.
What'd you do to that boy to make him stab somebody? My God, what kind of mother are you?
Wow.
Hey, Kevin Hayes, you fucking liar.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Day after it happened. How many lies did you sit and type up on your keyboard, you big keyboard warrior? You a big tough man. You still live in Baton Rouge? Remember you said you'd come to Frisco, buddy? You're supposed to find me. I told you we could sit down and talk.
There's consequences of bullying. There's consequences of bullying. So if you want to call me one-sided, no, you're one-sided. Because all you see Karmelo is as a murderer. Okay? You refuse to believe, even though there's video that they won't drop. You know why? Because they don't want us to see the truth. You refuse to believe that the proper thing to do if Austin, and he will still be here to go grab his coach. Okay. Simple as that. Period. Shut up. I'm trying to listen to a damn video. Y'all got me cussing. I was trying to be good tonight.
That's all you do.
But F all that.
Talk, Mr.
If y'all want to go there, we can go
I'm
there.
the only one in your family without a damn record. I guess that's something to brag about in your culture.
What do you mean in my culture? What do you mean?
You people hang your hat on the dumbest
What do
shit
you
I've ever
mean,
seen.
you people? What do you mean, you people? How can you speak love and hate with the same tone?
Let me make something
No.
y'all can go.
No. How can you speak blessings and cursings in one tongue when the Bible says you can't do that and shouldn't do that? See, now you done got me all like, sir, really? I'm looking at you side-eyed now. This is the real you. During trial and before trial with the gag order, I said what I said. Don't care what y'all say in the comments. You couldn't say nothing. But this right here is the real you. I'm tripping now. And if anybody don't like it, come back tomorrow.
Viral. I got a new name for Mello, okay? Because he was such this little boy y'all were trying to portray. How about Watermelon Felon? How's that one strike you?
Watermelon Felon? What?
I hope he enjoyed his first night.
And y'all can't tell me that ain't racist. Watermelon Felon? Watermelon Felon? No, don't leave now. No, don't leave now, y'all. No. Don't leave now. Watermelon Felon? And what is that supposed to mean, y'all? Come on. Don't leave now. Don't leave now. Don't drop out now. What is that supposed to mean? Say it with your chest. What is watermelon felon supposed to mean? I'm not racist. Y'all the most racist. Man, come on. Y'all don't want to believe that Austin could have went and got a coach. Racist. This man that called the boy watermelon felon racist. And I'm going to declare this a great time for you to say that in the process of an appeal. Thank you. Let's keep going. Silly rabbit.
He's going to have many nights to think about what the fuck he did. I forgave him, so I don't carry the hate and the anger.
You didn't forgive him. You just called him a watermelon. Oh my God.
Cancer, it kills you from the inside.
How can you forgive somebody and insult somebody in the same sentence? You didn't forgive this kid. Are you trying to convince yourself that you forgave this kid? You're so angry. Man, come on, man. Stop. And I feel bad because I know you're hurting and I know that you're angry and I know that you're in pain because I would be too. But a person with real forgiveness would realize and recognize that maybe your two sons and their friends maybe did scare this kid. And maybe, yeah, he didn't intentionally premeditate this unaliving of my child. It was manslaughter. Man, come on, man. And everybody else that don't like it, y'all know y'all can kick right. Say something. Say something in my comments disrespectful. Say something in my comments disrespectful, please. Because y'all got auntie messed up. Now, I was trying to be nice. I'll block all y'all. Say something stupid. Let's go. Say something dumb. I'm ready for you now. I'm tired of it.
Me drinking poison and hoping it kills you doesn't work that way.
Ain't forgave nobody.
You gotta let that stuff go or it will kill you. It will eat you up
kids,
inside.
2 bad decisions.
So when people ask me, how can you forgive him? If I didn't, I would have wound up killing him and going to prison myself. That's how stupid people, when you get irrational, because you can't make a good decision if you're emotional. Emotion and intellect do not mix.
Let me get you
If
on
you're
out
emotional,
of
you
here,
can't come up
whiskey.
with a logical solution.
Oh, not whiskey. SKC. Let me get you on up out of here because you're ignorant.
It doesn't work. You have to be level-headed. You have to be clear of mind.
Interrupting the truth game. Not gonna let you do
When
it.
you become emotional and you make decisions, things can go very wrong. And you better hope there's a way out for you. Because some situations, as we all know, they don't turn out well if you make the wrong choice.
Yes. Yes,
Or
I agree
you
with
can just
that.
be in the wrong place at the wrong time
Agree
in
with
front of
that.
the wrong person.
Agree with that as well.
And I'm not just talking about Austin. Just go look, just visit Chicago for a weekend. How many shootings do they have? And they have gun laws. Woohoo! How's that working out for you guys? If you told me
Try to tell
after
me to leave.
9/11 that New
And you're
York
7
would
and you're
have
my
a
same age. Try
Muslim
to tell
mayor
me to
in a
leave. And
sanctuary
you're not
city,
in a position
I
of
would tell
authority.
you
I'm
you're
not leaving
crazy
either.
because we were all gung-ho, USA, all the way, patriotic, love my country.
Let me get
And now look
SKC,
where we're
you
at.
still here? Let me get you up
How
out
do
of
we
here.
get there?
Yeah, you gotta go.
Who's responsible for our youth? Who? They're the leaders of tomorrow. What are you doing to prepare them? How are you teaching them? What are you showing them? When you act out and your kids see you, they think that's an appropriate behavior. They assume it's okay because mommy and daddy do it. All you people out there, all your little bots, all your little phone calls, all your death threats, and that who's that big fag dude from Arizona?
Fag
Lady
dude?
Gaga, gag on something? I don't know his
Did he
name.
just say
Mr. Tough Guy talks big shit.
did he say big fag? F-A-G? Dude? F-A-G? Oh my God. I just can't. I can't, God. Let's keep listening.
Shit like he's gonna come find me. Oh,
So not only are you
just
racist against,
guess what?
you're also
Go
racist
suck
against
a dick, dude. That's your favorite hobby.
genders. Okay. I got you.
Tiffany Billions, you look like a fucking water buffalo. We're gonna start hurling insults. We can go back and forth. But here's the deal.
Let me get you up
I'm
out
not
of
gonna engage,
okay.
bro. I'm gonna give you a little taste and that's it. I'm done. Because you know what? You're not worth the sweat off my fucking balls.
Truth seekers, you
You
don't know
don't live
me.
rent free in my head.
You don't know me.
You don't
I
get
ain't
a
never seen you
second
before in my life.
of me at all. You want to find me? You know where to find me.
I'll tell you something. This is him
You
right
think I'm
here.
scared?
You know what? That's where they got that attitude. This is what we're seeing. We're seeing that personality. We're seeing the twin. If he raised those twins, I can only imagine them popping out at Austin. I mean, not Austin, at Karmelo, popping their shit. You need to leave. You ain't gonna leave? Oh, yeah. We see it now. Thank you. Right in time for the appeal. And again, if you don't like it, get on up out of here. But we see it. We see it. Manslaughter was the right charge for defending himself. Wait, pal, get out of here. Ain't no damn AI. Shut up. Y'all done got me because I was trying to be nice tonight. Y'all got me cussing. Go to HEW hockey stick. Lion. We see you. We see you.
Underestimate me. That'll be fine.
Diabolical.
I'm not.
Yes, he should have took that. I agree with that, Justin. He should have took the deal. I talked to my family
member. You want to fuck around and find out, as y'all say?
Are you what? Oh yeah. See,
if you feel froggy,
if
jump.
I was dirty, if I was,
right
I was mean and evil and evil-hearted and dirty, while you telling people you want to FAFO, y'all know what I'm thinking, but I ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna keep on playing it. I ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna keep on playing it because FAFO is just what happened.
I fear nothing. I can walk.
Crazy work. Crazy work. Crazy work.
I have the protection of God's armor. My statement that I didn't fully get to read because it was censored.
I agree, Justin. 100. See, he had to do something. Sometimes I'm a strong believer of that. But the wrong charge was murder. The wrong charge was murder.
1 second.
And y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see.
Okay. So I was saying I had written this and made a video.
No, I'm saying, wait a minute, hold up. This lady said, this lady said, hold up. This is funny. She said, so you're saying you're as also violent, typical behavior. Let me tell you something. You come up in my face on some bullying shit, and you ain't got no position of authority, and you trying to make me do something, I'm gonna say no, respectfully. And if you get your brother and your buddies to surround me, act like they gon' you gonna F-A-F-O. Respectfully.
That I wanted played. And they said that you could play it, but you couldn't have any audio, which irritated me. Then
try it. Try it. Try anybody. Especially 17-year-old kids. Go get authority. Go get a coach.
Can you bring up the video? And
because Austin didn't have no business, no authority going in that boy's face along with his twin brother with a big buff ass. And I don't believe not for 1 second that they didn't threaten that kid. I don't believe for not 1 second. Wait till we get the police report. F-A-F-O if you do me like that. Yes, I'm telling you. Now, I'm not a violent person. But I am going to tell you right now, I'm not going to obey you. You're not no one in authority. The proper thing to do was go get your coach. I will obey your coach. I will obey an adult as a 17-year-old kid. But I'm not going to obey another student when somebody invited me in that tent. Okay? And if you surround me and if you touch me, which he warned, don't touch me. You're fine. As long as you don't touch me or something like that, and you touch me, you're going to get anything that by any means necessary where I feel like I got to get out the situation, especially if I have epilepsy in a wounded shoulder. I'm sorry. I'm warning you right now. You going to get it. And if you think that I'm violent because of that, no, I just want to live. I just want to live.
No, I'm not. Are you going to leave? Good. Yeah. Will the video playing? Will be. So anyway, this video is something I put together. People always said I was
all the way down. Sad situation for both families. Stop making excuses. You know another thing? My kids are not gonna have no guns in their hands at this age either. That's diabolical. That's diabolical. It is. Horrible.
It's not okay, but we're all gonna be alright.
Sad situation. Such cute and handsome kids.
These are my boys. These are my life. This is my why. We all have a why. Why do we do things? Why do we get up? Why do we work? My boys were my world. Just like they were to Megan and just like he was to his twin brother. I'm not a twin.
And that's
I
sad.
can't understand the bond.
This is the sad part.
I've heard about it. I've read about it. I've seen it.
And ain't nobody on my channel is the
But I
type
can't say
that'll make light that a kid passed
I know
away.
how it feels. Just like most people can't say, I know how it feels to lose a child.
True Seeker, do you
No.
know that he wasn't repentive?
It's a smaller club.
You know
to be
that he
in,
wasn't mournful?
and the
Because
dues
when
are
I read the
extremely
police
high.
report and we asked the
didn't ask for
police,
membership.
hold up, when he asked the
It was
police,
served.
is he going to be okay? That is remorse. Because a cold-blooded killer is not going to ask the police if the victim is going to be okay. Let's talk about it, baby. Don't play with me. A murderer is not going to ask the police, according to this paperwork, is he going to be okay? You tell me. And if you don't like it, get off my channel. You're not going to gaslight me. And you're not going. I'm still Auntie Leah, and you're not going to deflect.
My boys, I loved watching them play everything. Basketball, soccer, baseball, football, jiu-jitsu. Oh, yeah, let's talk about that. Jiu-jitsu. Yeah. My boys are trained MMA jiu-jitsu fighters. My boys were 8 and 9 when they started with jiu-jitsu with me.
Here's an example. Hold on. Here's an example of deflection. He only asked that out of concern for the charges. Pretty simple. How do you know? Were you there? You, SMC Smitty, were you there? No, you weren't. Are you Karmelo? No, you weren't. So please tell me, how do you know? Are you Jesus? Are you God? Can you read people's mind? No. Stop. STFU. FAFO. STFU. Shut it. Gaslighting ass, deflecting ass folk in my comments.
The sling that supposedly, quote, I was in at the news conference, well, I had just had my shoulder replaced totally because the year before I had torn my rotator.
I'm glad you asked. I didn't say what he said or didn't say, did I? I said in the report, he asked the kid, was he okay? You're the one that said he only said that out of fear of the charges. I didn't act like I was there. I read the paperwork, and that's what we do on this channel in Truth Game. We read the paperwork. You went outside the paperwork and thought you can get inside Karmelo's head and dictate what he was feeling. Stop the deflection. Stop the gaslight. Say something else stupid, you off my channel, period. Because I ain't got time for it. I'm trying to get the video so I can read the paperwork. But you're off. You're deflecting and gaslighting. You're interrupting me.
Cuff, and I didn't want to get it fixed right away because I could still live with it. It got to the point where it kept popping out, so I had surgery and I had to replace. All of a sudden, the injury was from 5 years earlier, and I know when I injured it, I was training we were just rolling, me and Austin, Hunter, we were just going drilling, basically doing drills. And I put myself in a wrong position, and when I tried to move, I knew it hurt my shoulder. That was that. No one broke my shoulder. No one fought me. Once again, your narratives, where do y'all come up with this crap? You sit at home and think and have no job and take your EBT card to Walmart?
Listen
I don't understand
that.
this
Are you
shit.
crazy? Listen to that. Listen to that.
Why in the world?
Listen to that. You automatically talking about black people sitting at home with an EBT card, taking it to Walmart, and then white people don't get welfare or EBT too. And before you tell me that I don't work, baby, I work 8 to 5. And yeah, I made 6 figures. I do. I got a very high paying job, and I got to be very intelligent to do what I do. So shut it before I show the receipts. Okay? All right? So don't come here. Don't come here with that. And somebody just said something very crazy. Let me find that comment. He didn't take the stand in his own defense. Let me tell you something about paid opposition. If you didn't know, I'm going to educate you. You see, paid opposition is when your attorney and your legal team was paid by the ops. Y'all know what ops are. To throw the trial under the guise you were there to win the trial. Yeah. Paid opposition. He didn't take the trial. To stand to defend himself because his legal team didn't advise him to take the stand to defend himself. Paid opposition. Why you think that a lot of our community is dumb? It's a lot of us that's smart. Again, you can't gaslight me. and you can't deflect on my channel. Let's keep riding. Let's keep listening. Guys, I'm sorry for all the interruptions. I need to turn the comments off.
Do you come up with crap about a dead kid and you want to attack me and his brother and his mom? What kind of person are you? This is what scares me about the future. Because, yeah, I'm already past here. I'm on the downside. I know that. I've already lived more than where I'm going to live next. I've lived a good life, I think. I've lived a blessed life because many times and many opportunities, I could have had the opportunity to go down the wrong path. By the grace of God, somehow he would interject someone into my life or change my job, which I didn't think I should, but he did. So things would happen. And I can look back now in my life and go, look, man, here are the tack points of where God interjected and either saved you or moved you to go the right direction. But when you're going through it, you can't see it. It's like being in the middle of a storm. Blowing, rain, it's all crazy. But once you get through the storm, everything breaks and it clears up and you can see. That's kind of like what life is. It really is. Because when I was 18, which is the same age as my son now, Hunter, I was 18, 10 foot tall, and bulletproof. I knew everything, and my parents were dipshits. I was so amazed by the age 26 about how smart they had become. Yeah. And God's repaying me right now for the shit I did to my parents through my son.
I'm glad that
I'm getting it shoved right back into my face now. And it's the hardest thing in the world now as a parent to want to try to help and fix. And they're at that age where they're starting to fly out of the nest. And you don't want them to go because you still want to protect them from the world.
You say what you want to, bro.
That's the natural progression of life.
They in here saying all kind of crazy stuff.
I'm losing two sons. One I can go visit locally. The other one, he's going out of state. He's leaving. He's going to school.
You're a liar, Pure Passion.
He's going to make something.
That's been fact checked. They didn't even get the GoFundMe or go whatever it was.
Hunter Metcalf.
They didn't get the money.
Will not be known as Austin's brother. Hunter Metcalf is a man all by himself. And I say man because I will show you. When Hunter had to step up and give a victim impact statement.
I'm sorry. One of those twins should have made the right decision and went and got a coach. One of those twins should have made the right decision and got an adult. I'm sorry, but that's what it should have went down. If he was making all this ruckus like they allege, one of those twins, okay, it's two, should have made the right decision. So all you preaching to the world about how you raised your kids and come on, man, take responsibility. Like you're trying to ask them to take responsibility. Like I said, two kids, two bad decisions, period.
I was truly worried. I didn't know if he could make it. He did better than me, which is what I always want. He remained calm. He stayed in control of his emotions. He spoke with a monotone voice, didn't get too high, too low, and was respectful. But what happened was, I saw a boy walk up to that witness stand.
Austin may not have killed someone, but allegedly Austin bullied someone. And allegedly, not allegedly, this is a fact, Austin put his damn hands on some damn body. He ain't had no right to do that. And until you're able and ready to accept that freaking fact, then you're blind.
But what I saw leave was a man. He showed me, Dad, you taught me. I know how to do this. I know how to speak.
Put your hands on me.
I know how to communicate.
Right.
Put your hands on me. FAFO. Put your hands on me. Put your hands on me. FAFO. Because I'm not ready to fight nobody.
Oh, and let this video play. I'm sorry.
I'm on the way home now, so that's good. I'm so tired. I'm gonna hit the hay, but just
two young men made bad choices.
Better tomorrow.
Unless you can admit that,
you know what I mean.
You're a racist.
You mean a lot to me, Tate. I'm always here for you.
See you tomorrow. Hope you do well. You will.
I'm gonna go to bed. Good night, Tate. Hope you had fun tonight.
We'll get you on up out here, because what you're not gonna do is disrespect me in my house. I miss you. Goodbye.
Bye-bye, Tate.
You out of here too.
Go safe. I love book. Good night.
That's why y'all mad now.
Just kidding. Miss you too. Yeah. Good night, Teddy.
Sad situation that Austin's not here. Very sad. But I'm gonna tell you one thing on thing that, and this is a fact. Austin would be here. Austin Metcalf will still be alive today if he would have went and got an adult. Now that's facts.
Good night, Teddy Bug.
Good night. Good night, Teddy Bug. Good night, Tate.
May he rest in peace. May he rest in peace.
Bed. Love you. Good night.
Good night. I love you so much.
May he rest in peace. Because it's sad that he's not here. It's very sad that he's not here. Two families hurting. Two families, not
Hunter
one.
Metcalf will accept the posthumous diploma in honor of his brother, Austin Metcalf.
You know what? You know what? This one right here, this person right here who thinks that prison is equal to death. Let me explain something to you. Let me explain something to you. If we're going to be realistic about something, let's have a conversation. You just said Karmelo wouldn't be in prison if his dumbass would have walked away when they told him. Who got the short end of the stick in this situation? Let's be honest. They both really got the short end, because I do believe Karmelo was defending himself. But Austin would never return to this earth again. He's gone. May he rest in peace. He's back with the Lord, I pray. Karmelo, if he doesn't win his appeal, he'll be out in 17 and a half years, because he was a good kid. I don't care how you try to spin it. So let's add that up. 19 plus 17 and a half years. He'll be out in 36 at the age of 36 and a half, 37. He can still have kids. He can still have a career. He can still have a family. He can still have a life. Austin will never have a life. So stop with the bullshit. 2 kids, 2 bad decisions. None of this is equal. None of this is equal. Austin is gone. He'll never return on this earth. If either Austin or Hunter went and got a coach, Austin would still be here, and he should still be here. But nobody made the right decision, but Austin made the first decision. The first bad. I don't care what you say. You're not going to approach me and tell me that I got to go when you ain't got no authority. Love me or hate me, baby, but truth is the truth, and y'all hate the truth. So stop with the Karmelo will be in prison. Oh, yeah, parole 17 and a half years. It's a sad situation. Hey, stop. All of this is sad. All of it. And until you admit that shit, and this, I don't know, this, I guess you think it's an insult. Well, Karmelo's going to prison. Baby, there's a 17-year-old kid that should be here.
So they have to process the body. So for over 2 hours, we can't even see Austin. And by this time, a huge crowd of students, parents.
He didn't say nothing,
friends,
Tina. He put his hands on that boy.
Is overflowing this hospital. It is so touching and so moving, and we're all so distraught.
Refuse to even see the truth
of Austin's passing. That moment, I became totally numb and went into what I call survival function mode.
Liar, liar, liar.
I had to.
Him bringing a knife mean he felt something that he might need to protect us. Who knows why he brought a knife? That's
so
not
many
premeditated.
Things that had to be done.
They're really trying to make the world to believe.
And I needed to stay focused.
Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. But they're really trying to make the world to believe. This kid sat at home. So I'm going to bring a knife because I feel like killing a random ass kid today. I feel like that I want to kill somebody. That's murder. Ain't no way you gonna ever make me to believe that that's what that boy said at home and think when he was a captain of the football team, captain of the soccer team, very good grades. Are you kidding me? And don't come talking about he got suspended. That's been debunked. You're not gonna make me to believe that he sat at home, brought a knife because he premeditated on killing some random ass kid. Shut up. Let him grade block y'all asses because I'm tired.
That very first night, our church held an impromptu vigil. Our church holds 1,500
Anyway, is this the end of the rant?
At Hope Fellowship.
I think so. I think that was the end of the rant, guys. So who wants to, let's get into the narrative report. Let's get into the police report because that's what I want to get into right now. Okay? Because they want you guys to believe that, thank you so much, that he sat at home and premeditated, that he conjured this up, in his head, that he brought this knife because he intentionally wanted to kill somebody. Come on, that's murder. You didn't know? Yeah, that's murder. You're not going to ever make me believe that. Stop the gaslighting. Let's get into the police report. Because all y'all doing is disrupting my daggone live, and I'm sick of it. Who wants to come up here and help me read the police report? It'd be nice, but if not, I'll read it, I guess. Let me get it on. Hold on. Where is it? Let me get past the Kendrick Johnson one. Let's get to the Karmelo Anthony one, because there's some things that were said in this report that I flat out disagree that this kid really didn't care. Truth seeker, you know where you can go. You know where you can go. I don't even care. Anybody want to come up and try and help me read this? If not, Auntie has a speech impediment. I'm going to do my best. So here is the official arrest report of Karmelo Anthony. Let's take a look. Oh, did Karmelo have a job? Yeah, he had a job, but he's a deadbeat. He's a thug, right? Last thing I researched that thugs and deadbeats and all that don't have jobs. But he had a job. All right. So the initial narrative was by Eduardo Cortez. It reads as follows. On April the 2nd, 2025, at 5:04 p.m., at 4, this is when he wrote it, but at 4, which is April the 2nd, 2025, at 10 hours, Staley School Resource Officer E. Cortez heard over the radio dispatch call out a stabbing call at David Kuykendall Stadium. FPD called. Notes indicated that an athlete was stabbed. The suspect was reported as being a black male wearing a gray hoodie and blue sweatpants. I immediately left my office and ran across the Staley Middle School parking lot towards a southwest entrance into the stadium. And as I entered the stadium, 2 high school age students informed me that the victim was on the north end of the stadium by the bleachers under a Memorial High School tent. I didn't identify the students. Why not? Why not? Why didn't you identify the students? Error number 1. Because if you stop anybody that's in the black community, you asking for ID. You're asking for ID. Tell me why you didn't identify any of the students. But moving right along. Next, I proceeded towards the north end of the stadium on foot. As I got closer to the north end, I could see the Memorial High School tent with multiple individuals under the tent. Once I arrived onto the north side bleachers, an adult male, okay, where was the adult males when this shit was going on? But anyway, I digress. Let's keep going. An adult male who was on the track pointed out the suspect. So the adult male was on the track and the murder suspect was still there? Because the last time I checked, if you intentionally wanted to murder somebody, you're not going to stay on the scene. Yeah. History proves that you're going to flee the scene, right? Critical thinking on this channel, baby. History proves that a true murderer is going to flee the scene. But this so-called murder suspect that you want to call cold-blooded killer or whatever was still on the scene. I digress. We can keep going. Once I arrived onto the north side bleachers, an adult male who was on the track pointed out the suspect. I was not able to identify that witness. Why not? Why not? Because if you pull me over and I got my 17-year-old son, you want my ID, his ID, and everybody else. You running backgrounds. Why you can't identify folk? So they can't be called as witnesses? Oh, you on the wrong channel if you think that we don't apply critical thinking over here. The individual that was pointed out to me was a black male wearing a gray hooded sweater and dark color night pants. The suspect at this point was on the track on the north end. Okay, so this cold-blooded murderer was not only still on the scene, he was still on the same track. Let's talk about it. He was still, does that make sense to anybody? He was still on the same track. Does that make sense to anybody? Let's keep reading. Not at all. It don't make sense to me at all. Y'all can get mad at me all y'all want to. Y'all thought y'all was gonna come over here and troll me. Not gonna happen. But let's keep reading. Yeah. There was a chain link fence that separated me from the suspect. I gave the suspect instructions to keep his hands up in the air. During this time, the suspect said verbally loud, "I was protecting myself." It should be noted that I had not questioned him about the incident when he made that comment. Let me ask you a question. Why was that noted? Why was that noted? It should be noted that I didn't even ask him. He just blurted it out. Because you want to stare a narrative? Yeah. Let's talk about it. I asked him if he had any weapons, and he said no. No weapons. He dropped a knife. I would too, rightfully so. I'm in shock. I'm in shock. I just had to stab somebody. Why would I keep the weapon? But again, he stayed on the scene. Am I right? Am I wrong? You may not like it. Facts are facts. It's in the paperwork. He was a track star. Why would, if he was, a murderer, a true murderer, he wouldn't stay on the scene. You don't like it, but it's facts. I patted him down for weapons while he was walking along the fence. He is allowing the police officer, the police officer to pat him down. I didn't locate any weapons on him. I instructed the male to continue walking along the fence, which he complied, towards an area where there was an opening in the fence that led off the track. While walking him off the track, the suspect also said, "But he put his hands on me." I then detained the suspect in handcuffs. It's a fact that Austin put his hands on Karmelo. Is that not a fact? Anybody in the comments, do y'all refute that? Y'all refute that? Isn't it a fact that Austin put his hands on Karmelo? I'm asking for a friend. Yeah. I didn't think so. Let's keep going. He put his hands on me. I then detained the suspect in handcuffs, handcuffed him behind his back, had him sit down on the ground. Mind you, not once did they say he was rude. They didn't say that he was unruly or what's the other word they use? Fighting against police officers or being derogatory or belligerent or acting crazy. He sat down. He told him, I was protecting myself. He told him, this guy put his hands on me. So the officer said, I conducted another pat down of his person and then searched his person after he gave me consent. No weapons were located. While the suspect sat on the ground, I advised that I had the alleged suspect. The suspect then says, I'm not alleged, I did it. This kid is telling him, I want you to know it's not allegedly, I really did it. I did it. Not in a boastful manner, but in a pleadful manner. Because the paperwork says that he was shaking. He was shaking. He was upset. He's trying to be honest. I did it. Yeah, you don't like it. You don't like it. Let's go. You don't have to be here. But the paperwork, let the evidence speak. Let the evidence speak. Let it speak. He didn't run. He said he did it. Let the evidence speak. You may not like it, but that's not a matter of a cold-blooded murderer. Manslaughter is the charge. At best. You don't like it? I don't care. Facts is facts. Let the evidence speak. Let's keep going. I'm not alleged. I did it. He's telling the officer, no. I did it, sir. It was me. I did it. Come on, man. A murderer? Only a psychotic person would be like, I did that. I did it. That kid was 17 years old, and not one time did anybody testify that was his demeanor. Stop the cat. Next, Officer Ritchie and I walked the suspect to patrol vehicle 2414, which was on the northeast gate of Kai Kendall Stadium. And as we were walking to the squad car, the suspect was emotional. The suspect was emotional. Why would a murderer be emotional? Emotional. Y'all don't want to hear that, though. Y'all don't want to hear that. Y'all don't want to hear that. This y'all. We're going to skip over that part. We're going to skip over the part that he stayed on the scene. We're going to skip over the part that he confessed he did it. We're going to skip over the part that he was emotional. And you're going to try to tell me he didn't regret nothing? He didn't feel nothing? He was a cold-blooded killer? Nah, let the evidence speak. This is in the files. This the paperwork. Read it for yourself. A cold-blooded killer is not going to be emotional. Y'all done pissed me off, man. I think I just need to stop because now I'm about to get emotional. Because y'all railroaded this kid. Anyway, as we were walking to the squad car, the suspect was emotional, and said, he put his hands on me. I told him not to. The police officer, no emotions at all, cold-hearted, said, I did not question the suspect about the incident while he was escorted to the patrol vehicle. No sympathy. Didn't even look at him like he was a 17-year-old kid. I did not question the suspect about the incident while he was escorted to the patrol vehicle. I searched his person once again. How many times you gonna search this kid? Did you miss something the first 2 times you searched this kid? You gotta search him a 3rd time? You admitted he was emotional. Anyway, let's keep going. I searched this person once again, and I had him sit in the back seat area. Driver's side of the patrol vehicle 2412. While the suspect was in the back seat, I noticed fresh blood on his left middle finger. I verbally acknowledged that I saw the blood out loud so that it would be captured on the body-worn camera. It should be also noted that the suspect asked me, is he going to be okay? While he was in the back seat. Okay, stayed on the scene. Wasn't resisting. Said he touched me. I asked him not to. Visibly shaken up. And then asked the freaking police officer, is he going to be okay? Bye, baby. See, because you want to leave. You want to leave because I'm speaking facts. You want to leave because I'm telling the truth. You don't believe. You want to leave because this paperwork don't fit your narrative. See, you thought you were going to come on my channel and troll me. Not going to happen. Facts are facts. This is not the mindset of a murderer. And you know it. It's stabbing you. It's bothering you. God is dealing with you, with your evilness. Say what you want to say, baby. Murderers don't do that. Nevertheless, let's keep going. You don't like it. But I love it. Because on this channel, what do we do, guys? What do we do on this channel? We let the evidence speak. And I'm going to tell you something. This paperwork shows, speaking of Auntie Leah tonight, that's not the actions of a murderer. A murderer is not concerned if that person is going to be okay. A murderer is not going to stay on the scene. A murderer is not going to say, but I was protecting myself. A murderer is not going to say, but I asked him not to touch me. I told him, don't touch me. You mad. You're on the wrong channel. Go somewhere else. All right, let's keep reading. We got a couple of more minutes, and we can read, and then we're gonna get up out of here, and we're gonna reconvene tomorrow. Karmelo and Austin both could have chose two different paths. And until you're able to admit that, I'm telling you right now, you are racist. All right, let's keep going. The suspect was emotional and said, he put his hands on me. I think I already read that. All right, skip to where we were. It should also be noted that the suspect asked me, is he going to be okay while he was in the back seat? Note that he never told this first officer, asked his first officer, anything about self-defense charges. You see, that came up in a different narrative report, the one right after this one. She was right there. So why did Allison throw that in there, but Eduardo didn't? See, on this channel, we're going to point out the discrepancies in the paperwork. Why don't they testimony match? Is the question. All right, let's keep going. I did not question the suspect about the incident while he was escorted to the patrol vehicle. I searched this person. Once again, third time, whatever. I had him sit in the back seat. While the suspect was in the back seat, I noticed fresh blood on his finger. I had verbally acknowledged that I saw the blood out loud so that it would be captured on the body-worn camera. It should also be noted the suspect asked me, is he going to be okay while he was in the back seat. I then identified the suspect. He provided his name, date of birth, verbally known as Karmelo Anthony, a black male with a date of birth of whatever it is, which I ran through FPD, Frisco PD. Officer Jane Hancock arrived on the scene and remained with me and the suspect at this point. Karmelo was then checked via eSchool, database of FISD students, to also confirm his identity. The identifying information he provided matched the individual I had in custody, Karmelo Anthony. Next, I was advised Sergeant Holland to transport the subject to the Frisco PD jail. After Hancock and I transported him to the FPD jail. Again, I'm not questioning Karmelo about the incident. Why? Dude, isn't it weird? Let's talk about this. How many times these officers have to make clear that they didn't question him? Come on, somebody, let's talk about it. Don't you think that's odd? They mentioned that every 2 or 3 sentences. They searched him 3 times, and they repetitively said, I didn't question him. Crazy work, in my opinion. Crazy work. But let's keep going. Okay. Karmelo was then checked via eSchool database to also confirm his identity. The identifying information he provided matched the individual I had in custody. Next, I was advised by Sergeant Harland to transport the subject to the Frisco PD jail. After Hancock and I transported him to FPD, again, I did not question Karmelo about the incident. That makes me think you did. Because you just keep saying it. But anyway, upon arriving at the Frisco jail, Karmelo was escorted in the Inlet area. FPD jail staff changed him out into jail attire. I remained with the jail staff the entire time that he was changed over. The clothes that Karmelo was wearing was placed in FPD paper evidence. The clothes remained in possession from this point on. Upon Karmelo being placed into a jail cell, I continued to keep possession of his clothes. I returned to my patrol number 2412 along with Officer Hancock, which was in the FPD Sally Port, and placed Karmelo's clothes in the back trunk area. I drove patrol 2412 out of Sally Port and parked the squad in the FPD crime scene technician, K. Dillard. And they took possession of Karmelo's clothes, and I added my body-worn camera to the case. I have nothing else to report. Notice the first officer did not say anything about Karmelo asking about self-defense charges. You guys notice that? That's going to come up in the second officer's narrative. Why doesn't their account match? Guys, let's talk about it. Anybody have any good questions that is not a troll question? Let's talk about it. Okay, by Truth Seeker. Yes, Gabrielle, let the evidence speak. I don't know who you said ran. Oh, yeah. He ran from the scene, not the whole scene. He ran from that area because I believe he was afraid for his life. He was afraid. Yeah. That's exactly what you do. That is exactly what you do when you run from the area. You're afraid for your life. Yep. Thank you for acknowledging that. Most men, the only thing that's important is the jury. Thought he was guilty. Neither one of nine. Not on this channel. We know good and well that the government's corrupt. If you believe everything that you're told, you're on the wrong channel. Because on this channel, we want to see the paperwork. We want to see the video. We want to see it for ourselves. And that's why we're called the Truth Gang. Because see, we don't need nobody to tell us what they see. We want to see it for ourselves. Am I right about it? Yeah, I'm right. Again, Hill Rock, I know he ran. I'd have ran too. Gene says, I want Leah Ficken to talk about the cheerleaders on here. They put out this good boy narrative about Hunter. Listen, we'll talk about that next time. We're running out of time. Gene, we got you. We got you, baby. You're a black, bitter idiot. Yeah, okay, whatever. But I'm smelling. And bitter about me, baby. And I'm proud to be black. If you don't know it, I'm proud to be black. That stuff don't hurt my feelings. Yeah, he ran. Whatever. He ran to get away from the situation. He ran. Shut up. He didn't run from the scene. He was still on that scene. He didn't run from that down. He was still on the track. He ran from where the danger was, but he was still on that track. Mike, thank you. I thought I was funny too. You're lying. Okay, tell Jesus, not me. Hill Rock, you're whatever. Louis, I don't even know what that means. The Hill Rock, you're racist now. A racist thinks like you do. Your racist thinks has one side. A racist won't admit that both boys made horrible decisions. A racist won't admit that Austin or Hunter could have went and gotten a dog, and Austin would still be here. Until you're able to admit that, you're racist. We're gonna skip over you. Gene says not at all. I don't even know what the hell Hill Rock says. Yummy chick. You just probably a bot. Tonya says, yep, evidence says he's guilty as hell. You know it. So yeah. You don't even want to hear the evidence. Shut up. You don't want to look for yourself. You're too lazy for that. You want somebody to tell you what the evidence says. On this channel, we want to see the evidence for ourselves. So you're not even on our level. You're not even on my level, on our people's level. You're not on the Truth Gang level. So you need to carry on. Release the evidence. Release the footage. Release the file. Let me see it. Let us read it. We'll decide. You can't tell us SHIT. Okay? Gene says they want to spin the narrative that he was a cold-hearted. Yeah, they want to spin it, but we see he wasn't. That's why we're going to read the paperwork we got. And I'm going to get every piece of paperwork they'll let me have so that we can read it for ourselves. Period. Yeah, we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going here. Yeah, they mad. You know they mad, Gabby, they mad. See, they're the type that all they want to do is want somebody to tell them what it says. Now, we want to see it. Raise your hand if you want to see it. Put it 1 in the chat if you want to see the evidence. Put it 2 in the chat if you're just going to accept whatever they tell you. Because if you're going to accept whatever they tell you, you're on the wrong channel. No, he's not going to be okay. You stabbed him through the heart. Yeah, okay, we found that out. Again, careful, y'all. This woman's emotions are flaring. The might, yeah, whatever. He is guilty. Also, you think he is guilty of something, but he's not guilty of cold-blooded murder. Don't know why people want to live in echo chambers. People are too fragile and can't handle opposing opinions. I agree. Carmelo about to get Diddy. Okay, whatever. I'm hearing more and more about him being the op on different people pages. I agree. Gene saw. Uh, Anybody got any comments with substance? I want to skip right over these stupid comments that wants to just believe anything the media tells them and believes anything that the law enforcement tell them instead of looking at the evidence themselves. I keep telling them they on the wrong channel, but they can't comprehend that. So let's see. They can't comprehend that. Wrong channel, baby. Yeah, okay, whatever. Racist, idiot, blah, blah. Yeah. Yep, he did. You put your hands on me, I might stab you too, especially if it's more than one of you. I'm just telling you up front, like he tried to warn them. Not gonna lie, don't touch me. Gabrielle Fuller. That's why he ran. You know that's why he ran away. But they don't want to believe that. And they don't realize that they're really racist. But again, they do probably realize it. They just don't care. They want to troll. That's all. All right. I don't see anything else. Retania says, Gabriella Fuller, yep, ready for them to release the video. That's all we want to see. Please release the evidence. Release the evidence is all we're asking you to do, baby. We want to see it for ourselves. I'm not ready to accept nothing else. Unless I can see it and read it, just like this report, I can see it. I can see what they put out is a lie. Y'all see it too. Y'all just don't want to believe it. Y'all still trying to just make up shit. Anyway. Yeah, okay, whatever. Y'all know, I need y'all to understand that my skin's so thick, I don't even care about what y'all say about me. Retania says he ran straight to a coach. He sure did. He didn't lead a scene. Gene says they have a history of that and it's documented. It is. I don't know if these are bots, who they are, whatever. But anyway, guys, we are at the end of our live for tonight. Auntie got cotton mouth from reading. That's why I asked if anybody want to read with me, because I got cotton mouth now and I can't continue to read. So hopefully somebody will join us tomorrow. I think we have Monies that's going to join us tomorrow to assist me in reading. I want y'all to know I love y'all. And I want y'all to know another thing. We're not boasting or glad or happy that Austin Metcalf lost his life. He was 17 years old. Okay? 2 kids, 2 wrong decisions. Austin should still be here. And Carmelo should still be free. This happened, unfortunately. But what we're not going to do is stand around and allow a kid to be railroaded. I'm going to get Hill Rock off my channel. Hold on. I done gave you several chances. You want to keep on thinking you want to disrespect me in my house. You need to understand, Hill Rock, this is my house, not yours. You don't get to come over here. See, that's what Austin thought he was going to get to do when he approached Carmelo. You know, Austin and Hunter. So they thought that they could just come in Carmelo's circle and in his personal space and try to tell him what to do. You can't do that. You can't do that. Now, Hill Rock, he thought he was going to come up over here and keep being disrespectful if I told you more than one time. So now you can't comment at all. Go troll somebody else's page, because it's going to be free Carmelo on the murder charge all day long over here. With that being said, I got a song for the trolls tonight. Because y'all on fake pages. Listen to the words. I need y'all to understand what I'm trying to say.
Truth gang.
We see it all.
Ain't no more hiding now.
You throw rocks, then you hide your hands.
Playing both sides, we don't understand.
Smile in our face, but you taking your stand.
I want the remix.
True
I want the remix. I said the remix.
Ain't no more hiding now.
Come up off of them fake pages.
You throw rocks, then you hide your hands. Playing both sides, we don't understand.
Everybody drop game in the
Smile in our
comments.
face, but you taking your stand.
And I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Don't lie, it exposes the plans. You throw rocks, then you hide your hands. Act innocent, but we peep the glance. Truth game watching, yeah, we don't play.
Hey, y'all locked the live on the way.
Everything done gon' surface one day.
We seen it switch up quiet but loud. Whispers in rooms but silence in crowds. Speak on the truth when it's say to pretend, but fold under pressure when it's time to defend. You engineered it, thought it was slick. Move like a ghost but the trail too thick. Planting seeds, try to water confusion. Truth game cut through every illusion. We don't follow hype, we follow the facts. We line it up, we connect every track. Receipts on deck, yeah, we bringing it back. Light hit different when it's all intact. You thought shadows would cover your road, but truth got weight, yeah, it's taking its toll. And we don't stop, yeah, we stand on cold. Truth game pressure, watch everything fold.
You throw rocks, then you hide your hands. Playing both sides, we don't understand. Smile in your face, but you taking your stance. Truth don't lie, it exposes the plans. Moving, we locked in the line. Seeking the truth, we ain't wasting no time. No cloud chase, no switching sides. We stand on truth, we don't compromise. You moved in silence, but noise still grew. Energy like, yo, we felt it from you. Tried to play angles, tried to deflect, but truth got a way to demand and respect. Strategic with lies, but sloppy with proof. You counted on doubt to bury the truth, but time got away. You're settling scores, was done in the dark, don't stay anymore. You hit your hands, but your print still show. Truth gang, see what you don't want known. Karma don't rush, but it don't forget. Every move stamped, every ounce of it. Truth gang, we don't fold. Truth gang, truth gang, expose. Everything hidden, come to the light. Truth gang, stand firm. Truth gang, we learn. Truth gang, concern. Only with truth, not who you like.
Let the spotlight hit, nowhere to run. Everything done coming back one by one. Echoes get loud when the silence break. Truth don't bend for the lies you make. You thought this would bury the weight, but time don't need messages makes it late. Delayed exposure still hit the same, just louder when they call your name.
Truth gang, watching we study to play. Every deflection you try to display. Patterns repeat when good can control, and cracks start showing inside your role. You play chess with a crooked board. Stacked your lies, try to tilt the score, but truth don't play. It don't compete, it just show up and bring
peace and love.
Who we are.
Gang.
Raise the bar.
Gang.
No disguise.
Gang.
Truth through all the lies. Stand tall. We want it all. Facts every piece. We won't stop till there's a lead. You hide your hands.
Hey, I'll do it.
Yeah, they understand. Ain't no cover when the truth expands. What you done in the dark, now stand. You throw rocks. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for coming. Please like, share, and subscribe. Come back again.